Keeping foals with Carpdime. Growing up. One of the greatest joys derived from keeping foals is watching your little foal grow up in front of your eyes. Below is a guide to the different stages of development as demonstrated by my little green foal, Avocado. Newborn. Day 1 to day 3. Physical. Eyes are shut, weak chirping sounds, unable to walk, and limited movement. Fluff is short, so need to be kept warm. Feeding. Feed with warm, high-nutrient, sweet milk. Feed regularly, as the foal may be unable to display signs of hunger. Nest. Small container, such as a Chinese takeaway box, lined with soft material. Interactions. Reacts to touch and temperature. Not sensitive to light. Has a keen sense of smell and will react to the scent of a mare and milk. Maintain gentle, warm contact to settle the foal. Week old. Day 4 to day 7. Physical. Eyes still shut. Fluff and tail developing. Strength is building and should be able to sit up and reach towards stimulus, but still unable to walk. Only able to chirp. Feeding. Feeding volume increasing, but less often. Foal able to indicate when it is hungry. If pressed, the foal is able to accept room temperature milk. Nest. Small container still appropriate. The foal will make its first poop around this time, so begin cleaning its nest regularly. Interactions. You should now be able to play with your foal. Presented with touch and stimulus, it should now be able to reach towards the source of the stimulus. The foal will now be able to show basic emotions, such as happiness, sadness, fear, hunger, and distress. Second week, day 8 to day 15. Physical. Eyes will open around the second week. The foal will be able to start walking, stumbling at first. Foal is now in its final chirping stage and will attempt to make talking sounds. Feeding. Continue feeding milk in greater volumes and less regularly. Now that the foal can see and walk, it will instinctively approach any type of food with great enthusiasm. You should not feed your foal anything but milk. Nest. Transition to a foal pen or basket lined with soft material. Begin introducing the use of a litter box near its nest. A hug toy or fluffy pillow can be used if the foal is suffering separation anxiety. Interactions. The foal will become extremely active, but is very accident prone. It is normally too young to introduce balls and blocks into its play. The foal will react positively to hugs, belly rubs, nose scratches, and will observe you and the world with much interest. It can also now interact with other foals. Be wary of adult fluffies as they can injure the foal. It is vital to reinforce good behavior and punish bad behavior during this critical stage. Month old. Day 16 to day 30. Physical. Foal can now walk and run confidently. Fluff and bulk ever increasing into a round shape. First words normally spoken during this period. Teeth should start developing. Feeding. Milk remains its staple, but near the 1-month milestone, introduce solid food, kibble, into its diet. Monitor and closely control its transition to solids. Nest. Introduce a playpen or safe room into its daily activities. The foal should be trained to use a litter box by now. Slowly retire the use of hug toys and tools used to reduce anxiety when young. It needs to learn to be independent. Interactions. Toys can now be introduced into its play. Talk constantly to the foal for play and discipline. Physical punishment can now be administered without fear of permanent injury. Level of interaction possible is almost the same as a grown fluffy. Foal will continue to request and react positively to hugs and physical comfort. Develop a close and disciplined relationship with your foal now to ensure a long and happy relationship in the future. Enjoy! Carpdime.